So Richard, we're here at Ward HiTech in Sheffield, and is this machine available right now? So this gives you easier to set up because you're not trying to program full simultaneous 5-axis. So you've got a quicker setup. You can do more than a normal 3-axis machine.
Yes.
So it's more, the productivity you will get off this machine is better. Now obviously, people at home will be thinking, but what's it like to program? So what are you using to actually program this machine?
Well, we've got two options. Obviously, for a lot of difficult, complex pieces, people will use offline programming. But what we recommend for a lot of parts, the standard FANUC manual guide eye system, which is standard on this control, is very beneficial and very easy to use. We've got a feature on the control called tilting working plane, so that when we set one datum, effectively as we rotate the angles of the table to the various positions, we track the datum. So unlike on a 3-axis machine, where if you had 6 setups on the machine, you would have 6 individual datums to set. On this machine, we have 1.
So that means programming this is quicker and easier. And I'm guessing the machine tracks all that data for you.
That's
you don't
right.
have to do any import.
No, it does it all for you. Now, to complement that feature, what we've fitted on this machine is a 𝗁𝗍 probe, so we can probe the workpiece. We can also probe and measure the workpiece. We can report data back, inspection data, to a USB, so it can be used then as part of an inspection report that the customer can create. But also, to make this added value, we've added a 𝗁𝗍 option called 𝗥𝗶𝗁𝗍, which is the ability to test the machine at regular intervals to make sure that all our indexing is done absolutely total accuracy around the center point of the table.
People don't like to admit it, but everybody's going to have a little bump or a crash.
Yes.
And obviously, with having a trunnion table, you can knock that out quite easily. So with the 𝗥𝗶𝗁𝗍, once you've done the program, which we'll see, you then just have to put them details into the control and it's reset back to absolute 0.
Yes. In actual fact, the 𝗥𝗶𝗁𝗍 is just a bonus device to make sure the machine's in top accuracy. You wouldn't necessarily do it for every component, but it's there from time to time. If somebody has a small collision or they feel that the accuracy is not right, then they can run the 𝗥𝗶𝗁𝗍 software with the probe, and in a matter of minutes we're back to perfect conditions.
And I just want to add a little bit onto that as well, because with the Dahlih system, when you program this machine, it gives you more than one option as well. So for face milling, you can do the standard machining in Y-axis.
Yes.
But then on this machine, it'll give you different options of how you want to face mill, again for speed, accuracy.
Yes. That's all done with the manual guide, so you can play with different strategies of machining, and it'll tell you the cycle time. So before you even cut a part, you can actually try different scenarios. Is it better to do the milling this way, that way? Look at the time on the screen, and before you cut a part, you've got the best strategy for machining the part.
And that also gives you a best of 2 worlds as well, because if you're doing a part that isn't toleranced, it's just you need to get it out the door quickly, you can run it in speed. Or if you've got aerospace work, which is really high tolerance, you can run it in quality mode, and it will all be to tolerance.
Best of both worlds.
And I love that. Now, this machine, we're here at Ward HiTech in Sheffield. Is this machine available now?
Yes. You can send your lorry in after you've given us the check, and you can have it straight away.